is it, the ultimate game in this college football season. Two teams that have battled through a long regular season, thrived in this 12-team playoff bracket, overcoming adversity along the way. And now, two teams battle for that gold championship trophy in the building here tonight. Which side will have their dreams come true? Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit, and this is it. This football season's ultimate game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Receivers are bunched together. They open the championship game with a pass. He's hit right as he throws it, not incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Snags a quick throw.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
They face 3rd down, trying to build momentum early in this national championship game. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. Throw to the sideline, steps out after a short gain. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the 3rd down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a 1st down. There's another example of it right there.
On 1st and 10, look at the throw. Bringing pressure. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in a great field position here on their first possession.
What's the call here? The drive begins with excellent field position. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's an out route. The catch made. Has it back to the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The Wolverines come to the line with 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of one.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now, you're looking at a 3rd down.
Going to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Michigan. They draw first blood in this national title game. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Offense coming back onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. On the move now. That's incomplete, even on a 1st down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
comes a first down pass attempt. Pulls it in. It's Jackson. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
A gain makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. He lets it go on the move. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28.
You know, Chris, you think about it, efficiency has always kind of been the description of a great Alabama quarterback. Man, think about the playmakers that they've had over the last few years at this position. Jalen, Tua, Bryce Young recently. Just a different level of quarterback play and really gives this offense an edge to it.
First down, we're going to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Touchdown! They begin to fight back here in this championship game.
But if somebody had a busted assignment on this touchdown, there's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
25 at 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And this time it's complete.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Wolverines with 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Well, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Griese had, 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Kovac and all the great receivers. So this is within their history. It's good that they're leaning on it.
They'll run it here. Short game, but it's going to be the final play of the first period. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And as we move to the second quarter, you hope these teams will build on a promising start. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, often setting up for this 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Wolverines! Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And looking to throw now on 1st down. Pressure is coming. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid a tough 3rd and long situation. And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, how about the push up front by the big fellas here? And when you can get pressure like this, that's what separates good defenses from great defenses. When you think back of the Michigan teams, when they've been exceptional, they've had defensive line play just like that.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Contact as he let the ball go. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. The pocket breaking down. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Finally decides to take a deep shot down the middle. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
The offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. He's got it with room to run. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. And the huge gain is negated as the officials spot a penalty. Tough for the offense to bounce back from that one. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half.
Timeout, Alabama.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
Running unit on the field after the 3rd down incompletion. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Pass rush closing in. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. Now the offense is set up with a short field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they've got him, but there's also a flag on the play. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. The Tide offense line up here on first and goal. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Defense stuffing the runner. Ball still spotted at the 2-yard line. Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. He keeps it on the design run. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Stopped on third down twice in the red zone already, and they find the end zone this time. Tremendous protection. There's bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Folks, we hope you're enjoying this. The national championship game is all tied up. Buckle up now for the finish.
Man, this is everything you could hope for on this biggest stage in the national championship. Both these teams bringing their A game. I can't wait to sit back and see who wins it.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Down, looking to throw the football. Gets made on the out route. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Second down play coming up. quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. The receiver makes the catch. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
And the Wolverines have 1st and 10 here. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, maybe in the second half.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. They'll run it to the left.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. He's looking to scramble. Finding some room at the 25. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The Wolverines trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. The big fullback here. No gain there. Ball was spotted at the 2 again. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Throw to the running back in the flat. They've got him down behind the line. They lose yardage on that completion.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
Offense is going backwards. Now it's 3rd down and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on 3rd down this time.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
It's like one more play here before halftime. receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Extra point splits the uprights. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. This is a squib kick picked up by one of the up men. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Start the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Here on first down. Quick throw to the left. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. This time, a completion. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
That completion sets up a 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looks like he's going to run it. The Wolverines will try to keep this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
And the Wolverines begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Off the play fake on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down, but the game moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
getting set. It's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. On the move now. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's not going to bring out the third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drop back here on third down. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on fourth down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Defense is coming after him. Tough to show, but a sophomore quarterback to pick up the first down himself.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And here's the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. It seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
Defense cannot get this offense to fourth down. Offense continues the long drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to scramble. He bought some time, now lets it go. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. He's going to take off here. That gain moves the ball to the 17, first down.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
The Wolverines are in the red zone. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. End zone ahead. He muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the second half, working with a lead.
The Wolverines line it up with first and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. They test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Okay, now it's second and goal from the 1. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution on that drive, Kurt?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. Putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Quick juke to get free. Breaks into the clear. At the 20. Refusing to be stopped in this play. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Alabama.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
As expected, this Alabama defense is laying the wood and living in the backfield of their opponent. Such upfield speed, it's dangerous.
To a first down loss at 2nd and long from the 23. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Catch made in space. Look out. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Quick throw to his receiver. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Out past the 30. At the 10 now. Touchdown, tie. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd. It's a takeaway and a touchdown, and this game is suddenly tied. What a moment in this championship game.
Yeah, just a sensational play by this defense right here. Their fingerprints are all over that, and you could see it. They weren't content with just getting a stop or getting a turnover. They wanted to score, and they did.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for his back. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the 3rd quarter. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. We get to the end of 3. It's been a tremendous competitive battle as we check out some of the stats so far. And let's see how this one unfolds in the final quarter, set to get underway. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Receiver makes the catch. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
The shotgun running play call. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Getting set. There's 2nd down. The linebacker shifting around now. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
3rd down upcoming after that completion. Can he make it to the marker? And the Wolverines pick up 1st down yards to keep the drive going.
Nice 1st down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on 3rd and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice 1st down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence and you can wear that defense down psychologically.
On 1st down, it's play action. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. They jump on top now here in the 4th. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trying to blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. Comes the Alabama offense onto the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Heavy pressure, he lets it go.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws this football, and it falls incomplete.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. On the move now. Trying to get the throw off. He'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
I really thought that this matchup between this quarterback and his receivers going up against this defense in the national title would have been must-see TV. But, man, this defense, they have won that battle the entire game, and they enjoy a nice lead because of that.
Here comes the bunch formation. Looking to throw it again. He's running out of time here. Incomplete. Trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Chris, I got to be honest. I mean, this is the national championship. We've seen so much out of this quarterback throughout the year and these receivers, and yet here in this biggest stage, they cannot do anything through the air. The timing is off. Again, you got to give credit to the defense, but I'm just shocked to see the way they're performing today.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking deep to the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Touchdown. This offense really clicking.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake, and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Extra point is up and good, and we're now tied here in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that 1st down.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
The Wolverines are going to cash in the red zone. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. The Wolverines are moving quickly down the field. The shotgun handoff here. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Drops back in the gun. It's a quick grab. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a 2nd or 3rd option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Touchdown, Wolverines! And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
Give credit to this offense. They work some clock. They eventually get the ball in the end zone. Now they've got the lead. You kick the extra point, and you hope your defense can hold on so you can win this game.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone. They'll begin the drive at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Just flings it out of bounds with pass rush closing in. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game, final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
Well, this is what you would call a three-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle right after the catch, but the offense is now in the red zone.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? A quick throw out left, complete. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. This offense is still clicking.
What a touchdown here to pull them within one with under a minute to go. Conventional wisdom says you kick the extra point and you rely on your defense to send this game to overtime. But you could go for two to try to take the lead.
And now the decision is to go for two and win it right here. And he'll set up to throw. And he's got it. Wow, a gutsy two-point conversion to claim the lead here in the final stages. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it in the open. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46. The offense will spend a timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? And looking to throw now on first down. The short completion of the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And the offense will spend a timeout, just 14 seconds left on the clock. Down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Hand off to the single back. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And the Wolverines looking to use the up-tempo offense here. And they'll go right back to him on first down. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So out comes the field goal unit, one of the biggest moments in this kicker's life. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. Ball spotted at the 30. This field goal to win it from 47 yards out. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. Ball spotted at the 30. This field goal to win it from 47 yards out. He made it! A walk-off field goal to win the national championship. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. With the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Michigan Wolverines.